Hey guys, an alien has replaced Izzy this week. I'm from the planet Jindal. It's really cool. But today I'm going to be doing the halfway point of the year unhaul. So people always ask me what do I do with my books once I finish reading them? For the ones that I like, I keep, and the ones I annotate, I keep because I feel like annotations are really personal. And I don't know if places would take books that are underlined, highlighted, have tabs all in them. I don't know, but the ones that I do not like are obviously I do not keep them. What do I do with them? I donate them to the public library. The majority of these will go to the public library. Some of these will go to friends and family if they want to read them. And some I may even sell on my eBay. So if you would like one of these books from me, check out my eBay. It's usually linked down below in the description, but if the link doesn't work, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, let me know and I will be sure to get you a link so you can follow my shop on there. So we're gonna go from the most recent read to the last one. We have this stack that's been sitting here since January I put books in it every time I don't like a book. So first one is Winter Counts. I read this last month. It was just an average read. It was predictable. It was a thriller, so being predictable isn't great. So if it's a 3-star, that's where it's really debatable. If it was more leaning towards a 3.5, I might keep it. If it was just a plain 3-star, I'll donate it. Then we have a fantasy novel. This one did not live up to the hype, and that is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. It didn't live up to the hype. I think this was a 2 or 3-star. I did not like the love interest in this, and I didn't like it. Then we had The Lost City of Z by David Gran. This one was a nonfiction and just all over the place. There was no real consistency and no real order. I think it should have gone chronologically, but it didn't. And some stories were about random people and we never really got conclusions on them. Maybe, but I have heard the movie is a lot better. The movie does have a pretty big cast, so I might have to watch that. Tell me in the comments if I should watch this movie. So this isn't the exact copy I read, but I read another King Arthur book and I just did not like it. It was the same thing happening over and over for 500 pages, just with different characters. So I was like, I'm not going to read this one, and that is The Death of King Arthur, The Immortal Legend by Sir Thomas Malory, and this is a retelling by Peter, is it supposed to be Jackson? I can't tell because it's in a weird print. This one is one that I bought and it was the second book in the series, and now I'm like, I don't feel like reading that series. But Find Me by Andre Asman. But it took place in Italy, and that really, I love the Italian setting, but this is a series that I don't want to read. This one I bought, and they only had the mass market paperback version, and I hate reading mass market paperback, but I was like, if that's the only version they have, I'll buy it. But then my grandma actually had the normal paperback version, so she gave me that, so I'm just gonna donate this because I don't need 2 copies of the same book. Then we have another thriller. This was The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. I didn't hate this one. I loved the gothic setting, and it just felt like an old-timey Victorian because the mansion itself I felt like was a character, but I just didn't think it was that great. Then another nonfiction, and this is The Life of General Francis Marion by, I don't know military abbreviations, but General P. Ory and Parson M.L. Weems. This just, it felt like I want to read a nonfiction about him, and I have seen one at the bookstore, so I am going to have to get that. But this is from one of his peers, so I feel like there's a bias to it, and I want to read it from somebody in modern day talking about him versus somebody who fought alongside him in war. So that is my unhaul for the first half of 2021. It's crazy, we're already halfway through the year. Tell me what your reading goals for the rest of the year are. I'm at 47% of the way to my reading goal. So where are you in your reading challenge goal and all of that, and just tell me your plans for the rest of the year. And I will see you next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a new video. But as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and you may get your normal Izzy Rain back and not the alien clone version of her. Bye.